Yeah, how's I hope that the hour that I was just streaming for wasn't all just laggy as hell. Because I do think that it was because of one setting. I was trying something new and I touched one too many settings. Screwed everything up. Alright. Well. Since that's done. Oh, wait. Cool. We'll see if I'll just cut that out. Just leave it where it is. Go there. It was just stuck on there. I've been talking for a long time. Oh well, when I start, if you can hear the music, I don't usually start for like a few minutes. So if you see the starting soon, it's most likely okay. Just But yeah, I don't know how it was for you for the last whatever time that you were looking at it. Oh. Excellent. I was asking too much of my graphics card. So those are the only stabilizers that we're going to use. These guys are pretty much ready to go. There you go. Yeah. I have nothing much to talk or to. Uh, I've been out of the game for a while, and what I have right now is like pretty outdated. Really outdated. Still works. Still works. Go ahead and start soldering that. Get this guy out of the way. Yeah. No, I'm still running on like DDR3. So, still doable. This one's actually a personal build, but I was supposed to do a commission build. I just don't have the keycaps for it just yet. And then here soon enough, I'll have another commission build to do. Just ordered some parts for another customer. It'll be an NK87 entry edition. I think in black, if I'm correct. But the one that's coming up, yeah, I haven't actually talked to them about the mods yet, and they're usually someone that actually jumps on stream pretty often, so they'll probably jump on there and I'll just ask them the questions throughout the stream or something like that. But before that though, I'll need to do Bakeneko60 light in the deep blue. Yeah, alright, I just re-upped on everything a couple weeks ago. I just start. This is actually a brand new roll of solder too, so I got like plenty of lube, plenty of stabilizers. Thought the computer was touching the. Is that my phone? It could be this. Something's vibrating the table now. Have you, I think we talked about some of your builds last time. Have you gotten any of those done? Could have been another person. I think you came in like right at the end of my last stream, if I'm correct. Ooh. Yeah, I remember that. Should be pretty snazzy. Keep waiting for the replacement for them to become available again. The NK87 entry edition just came back in too. I was looking at that earlier. I think if you want like a thockier kind of sound, you probably want the polycarbonate. But if you want a little bit more of a clacky sound, and I know that's just onomatopoeia, but sharper or more, I feel like the metal on metal, you know? I want quiet but not squishy. Okay. I don't think you would get squishy out of either NK because of the mounting style that you're getting. At the same time, you could get really quiet with the polycarbonate compared to the metal. And I can give you like yeah, you're right. You're right. It can break if it falls. I mean, to a certain extent, you'd rather want the plastic one to fall than the metal one to fall. The metal one's really gonna take a ding. And who knows, the shock might actually screw up your PCB. Nonetheless, though, I have a Bakeneko60 right here, right next to me. And then we're about to build kind of a aluminum board. I know it's casted, but similarities. Just be careful with your keyboards. How about that? Don't drop them all the time. This is turning out to be pretty easy. All the switches they've been tinned already. They just take on solder like super quick instantly. Yeah. No, and the finishes are pretty cool. I like their solar yellow finishes. It's pretty neat. Alright, I'm in the zone right now. Yeah, Keychron has been stepping up their game. I've been liking their stuff lately. Although I haven't personally been able to try any of their new stuff, but yeah, they're dishing out some keyboards. Definitely not the best solder job. I probably overdid it on like 80% of these, but solid it up. Akko has also been stepping up their game. They've been pretty impressive lately too. Yeah. I mean, and that's their like more their higher end type stuff because Keychron's been around for a while and I've actually been using their stuff for a minute. Yeah. Who knows if they'll venture into 40% though? That's kind of a niche thing, you know? So I just put the O-ring in there. I since the last build, I actually went ahead and bought the softer O-ring. So instead of this one, I think this is a 38, 30A rather than 50A durometer. So it actually has a little bit more bounciness to it. I'm gonna go ahead. Plug. Here. Do this. There we go. Ooh. Yeah, I mean, you have to have the plate and the PCB already in there, but it's just slipping it through in between. And the main thing with this one, of course, is like you gotta have your 4 corners done. They have to be pretty solid, whether it be a switch or a stabilizer up here. You do want something a little bit solid. The cool thing about this one, though, no, there isn't. There's not much of a gap. Like if you look right through the spacebar right here, that's the white underneath that. That's actually the case already. So there's probably like, showing it to you on the big screen there. There's probably like this much here, like half of this of spacing for you to get movement out of. So like the white in between my fingers, that's probably how much movement you get out of this bottom end. It is a little bit more elevated on the top end because it has angle to it, but it's not much. Here, let me show you, or let me see if I can show you how the flex is. Look. Thing moves. Hold on. Let me zoom in. With the switches that I gave it, it's not very quiet. See that? Like, that's touching. That's touching. If you pay attention to this guy right here, you can pretty much tell how much movement. That's the end of the O-ring and it's touching the bottom of it. And then that's the top. And that's the same case for the other end over here. Nice and bouncy. No, it's so little amount of flex, and it's even. It's the whole thing, rather than just like the middle flexing. You know, because like when you do like, I don't know if you're versed, but when you have like a tofu board, whether it be a 60 or a tofu 65, what you do, or what a lot of people do, is end up chopping off the standoff that's by the spacebar as well as like near the middle, And so it leaves the one that's over here as well as over here. And then you can O-ring mount those with little tiny O-rings like right before it hits the actual standoff. Put the O-ring there, so like there's an O-ring in between the standoff and the PCB. That is a technical O-ring mount, but what you do there is just create flex in the middle of the board. So that's what you're actually bending the PCB every time that you're typing on that kind of mount. And that's how you can break things. Although I personally have a tofu that's built just like that, but I actually built it with a PCB that has flex cuts. So it's like, it's a little bit more appropriate. At the same time, it's not necessarily the best. It's still DIY. So this is more even throughout. And the way that it does it is actually, the PCB doesn't physically do anything. Here, let me show you something. See if I can get this out first. There we go. All right, so check this out. It's still connected, so I'm not gonna do it much, but look at the bottom. Look at the bottom of the PCB. Okay, so you see where you see the blue? Those are the cutouts. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And those cutouts, like right there, this will sit a little bit more inside like that. And now you have the O-ring up against the plate that does not have a cutout. The plate is completely flush. So the plate is gonna act as like a wall, the O-ring. And then if you look at the actual case, you have perfect indents where the cutouts are. So the O-ring is resting on that, being squeezed up against the plate, and that's how you get the bounce. Like, I know I might just be explaining to someone that might already know, but I love this. This is probably my favorite type of mount, just because it's like so simple, yet like still well engineered. What is my traveling keeb? Depends. Actually, this one travels pretty well because it came in its own case and all that stuff. But it is not the lightest. So I actually have like a $15 ABS case with like a random PCB pre-made in there that is extremely light, and I literally just throw it in my backpack and just go. Otherwise, I would actually say my wife's is the next kind of like on the go. The 67 Lite. It is super light, and there's not much to it. But when I do travel, like actual travel, I mean, I'll just take my laptop and that's it. I won't bother with a keyboard. But at work, I'll keep on swapping keyboards like every other week. I'll go and take a different keyboard over there just so I can get use out of it rather than it just sitting over here. And right now, I mean, like I have 4 just sitting around me, but those are the only 4 that I'll use. I don't use anything else. Like, you can actually see it down there too. That one's my favorite recently. Alright, for keycaps on this one. I think I'm gonna go with so I had it built out with this light blue setup, which is Godspeed. GMK Godspeed. There you go. Just get yourself another keyboard, man. But I think I'm gonna go back to using PBT on here. So I'm actually gonna take this guy off. It's gonna be my backspace. Just get like a Bluetooth one. I mean, Keychron does a lot of Bluetooth stuff, so. Which brand? Keychron? I mean, I'm pretty sure that they do make TKL, if that's what you mean. Oh, this is Canon Keys Bakeneko. It's by Canon Keys. They just came out with a Bakeneko60, which I think there's still a few available too. But this is just the 60. Yeah. Uh, 75 is gonna be different from 80. A 75 is usually like a condensed version of an 80. Oh, I see what you're saying. No, no, they've only done the 60 and the 65. I take it that you're not a 60 or 65 kind of person. I've been slowly getting bigger. Liking, I don't know. I kind of always come back to the 60% for some reason. I just like the fact that you can, layer everything and it makes it really easy. To only use one keyboard. Nope. I need an FN key. I'm not really sure if there is an FN key in this one. Set. There's that one, but I don't think there is a... need to take out everything that is this. Ah. Oh, let me see. No FN key, huh? Put a double zero there. I really don't have enough. I mean, I could change it for like a super or something like that, but I don't know what else to put on there. That would make sense. So I'm gonna leave it. Cool beans. I do usually put a little bit of yellow in here to give it some color. Should be able to hear pretty much everything now. Actually, I do need to. Holy crap! Cable kind of color matches. Okay, let's bring up via. Okay. Let's see. Layout, split backspace, and split right shift. And then we've got a 7U. So escape, This is gonna be that. This is backspace. It's gonna be left win, right win. This is right alt. Cool. Do that. There is no RGB. What I'm gonna do is okay. That's it. don't need any macros in there just yet. I could use some media stuff, so I like to do volume up, M is mute, and volume down. And then at the same time, we can do next and previous right here. Okay. Let's test this baby out. Is the spacebar not on? No, I saw it. Huh. Let me test this. That's weird. It works. Why isn't it not picking that up? There it is. Okay. That is not what I wanted to do. Let me see. There we go. Trying to figure this out here. There we go. No, that's not what I wanted to do. There we go. That's what I wanted to do. There we go. Trying to get this right. There we go. Okay. Let's see. Well, this is dumb because you want to see that. Okay. I know what to do. What I'm going to do is add a filter. Crop pad filter. On the left hand side, I'll take 50 pixels. 100 pixels. 300 pixels. Yep. From the top, I'm going to take 200 pixels. 400 pixels. 380. From the right, I'm going to take 600. Nope. I'll take 900. Nope. 1100. Nope. 1250. Nope. 1280. There you go. And then from the bottom, we're going to go 800. Nope. 550. Close it. Okay. Here we go. Oops. Mm. I'm used to a little bit more space in between these keys. Okay. I'm definitely not a fast typer, but a little weird. Cool beans. Well, what a weird one. Definitely. Energy drink will definitely make me faster. And if I sit here and I type for another like 5-6 minutes, I'll get faster and faster. Excuse me. My numbers, as you can see, are up in the 40s. It says 38.4 up there. 40s to 50s. I will say though, this website, Keybr, KEYBR.com, has been a huge help. A huge help. Yeah. It's progressed me in a few of the letters, like CV and X. This finger down here, these two, they kind of like confuse each other. Same thing goes for the Q and W. Oh my god. Well, that website has definitely made it a little bit better for me. When you start off on the website, as you can see up there, it's all green and then it gets into reds with Q and J. But um, when you start, you don't have any of those colors. So you start with an E with the E. It like makes you do a bunch of stuff with the E, and then it goes to the N, and then it sees how you do with each one. Then when you reach like a certain point with each letter, then it moves you to the next one and the next one and the next one. So like, it took me a while of just sitting there typing to get me all the way to the very end. It's pretty cool though. I like it a lot. Definitely a little bit more instructive or a little bit more of a learning situation than like monkey type or something like that's going to be. Thinking about that though. Let's see. I know I built that. And it's real nice. But I do like this feeling. Let's see. Now I'm used to the thing being the backspace. Oh my god. That's going to screw me over. Right now is the freaking S's. not that it's throwing me off, but I'm feeling this underneath my fingers. It's the fact that I have browns in here. Check it. Cap browns, if you've ever seen them. There's cap yellows. Well, these are cap browns. And they feel pretty good. Feel pretty good. Alrighty, alrighty. Okay. And with that, I'm gonna go ahead and kick it off. Thanks for stopping by. I hope the stream went well after you caught me lagging. I was able to finally kind of update my stuff recently, and I have 0 drop frames. I don't know if that's just like OBS not doing something correctly and not showing me, but my internet connection's been solid throughout this whole entire thing. So if I was lagging, it was probably because of that setting, and it was just video setting on the computer. But awesome. I think going forward, oh, I forgot I have a KBD Fans Odin that I need to build too. Aside from the 2 commission builds that I need to do. So most likely going to be doing every weekend, every Sunday coming up, rather than every other Sunday. Just letting you know. Thanks for stopping by and checking this one out. Catch y'all on the next one. Take it easy, peeps.